Good morning, everybody. Happy Saturday. I'm your host, Charlie Kennedy with Vail Valley Live. I'm live here this morning in Beaver Creek. We've got Tricia over in Vail Village. We are going to bring you some weather, some headlines. We've got some gorgeous jewelry over at Squash Blossom and some info on Project Funway, which is this weekend in Vail. Vail Valley Live starts now.
Good morning, folks. Yeah, welcome to Vail Valley Live. Charli, you just saw there in the cold open, she's already on weekend time. It's Friday. But hey, it's Friday, then it's Saturday, Sunday. What? Here we are. I'm Cameron. I'm in the studio today. Here, Vail Valley Live. We've got Charli over in Beaver Creek, Tricia Swenson checking in with us throughout the show over in Vail. And we've got, like Charli said, a lot to cover on the show. Project Funway, we're going to talk with Hillary from Squash Blossom. Headlines, weather, events, and more. Speaking of the weather, let's jump right into it. So this weather report is brought to us by the outlets of Silverthorne, where you can find elevated savings just 45 minutes away from the valley here. There they are. They got all kind of brands. I need to get over to that Calvin Klein store ASAP pronto. But yeah, taking a look outside this morning, the sun was beautifully up and early this morning. And over in Vail right now, we're looking at temperatures. What we got here, according to the screen, 29. My phone says 26, so it's pretty close. And we're getting warmer today, 45 for a high. Maybe even see some rain in the forecast. I don't know how to feel about that, but getting a little bit warmer, 45 for a high. And then tomorrow, not quite as warm, 38 for a high, low of 17 in Vail. And then as we look towards the rest of the week now, we're going to see that cloud cover coming in this evening. Chance precipitation there, you see there on the right side, the 28% today, up to about 40% chance of precipitation on Sunday. So hopefully getting a little bit of snow in. But like I said, the forecast is calling for rain this afternoon. March the 4th, not necessarily looking for rain in the forecast. You see right here, we've got the snow totals for the past 5 days over in the next 5 days, I should say. Hopefully getting up to 16 inches cumulative in Beaver Creek, same over in Vail. So hopefully a good weekend for some soft turns on the mountain. Let's see. I think that's kind of it. We'll touch on the weather definitely throughout the show. You can see on the bottom of your screen right now the grooming report for Vail. There are 122 total groomed trails, and of the 264, that is 46% of the mountain over in Vail is groomed. So you'll see those scrolling across the bottom of your screen throughout the show. So be sure to check that out. Make a good plan for your day on the hill if you're getting out there. Over in Beaver Creek, I think I saw, I'm going to have to actually pull it up on my computer.
I got you.
Oh, Emma's got it. Emma's behind the scenes today. She's producing the show.
Good morning.
Good morning to you as well. So you've got all the info and data for us. There we are, 167 trails open. There's just 2 remaining trails there. But list turn starting at 8:30 in Vail, 9 o'clock in Beaver Creek. And we've got both of our beautiful hosts who apparently they got the same memo when it came for the dress code this morning, and they left me out. So we've got Tricia and Charli. Good morning to you both. I see you both got things in your hands. Tricia, we'll start with you. What have you got going on over there?
Okay, well, I have an empty jar. So this is from Unravel Coffee. We're just outside of Gravity House, and that's where Unravel Coffee is located. But what you do is you bring this back, they refill it. It's part of their sustainability program. So pretty cool. So we're going to hop in there. But Cameron, we've been seeing a bunch of vehicles head on over to Golden Peak because they got a big race today. I don't know if you can see behind me, but the blue fencing, all the outlines for the gates. I think it's the U18, so under 18 kids, the teens. We've seen Park City come through. We've seen Steamboat come through. Of course, Speed Snowboard Club Vail. So good luck to all the racers today. But speaking of competitions, Cameron, have you ever heard of ski joring?
Tricia, the first that I heard of it was this morning, and it was from you. and it looks incredible. I know Emma's got some footage for us,
Yeah.
but I mean, you were telling me it's a contact sport, even unintentionally sometimes.
Well, you know, it involves a rider, a skier, and a horse. Okay, so I mean, just that alone gets the imagination going. But down in Leadville, they're having the 74th running of the ski joring, and that's going to be tomorrow and Sunday, noon to about 3 o'clock. And they bring all the snow down to Harrison Avenue, and then the riders and the horses, they pull the skier through the course, and the skier needs to steer different rings through the obstacles. So it's fun to watch. It's really cool. It's part of our Western heritage that I just love. So that's one of my picks this weekend. But there's a lot going on tonight. We've got Legacy Parade. Tomorrow night we have Project Funway. So it's going to be a busy weekend here in the Vail Valley.
Absolutely, Tricia. Yeah, the ski joring tomorrow and Sunday, 12 to 3 p.m. over in Leadville. Yeah, it looks really exciting. Definitely an iconic, like, Americana kind of atmosphere for sure is what it seems like. Awesome. Well, Charli, I see you're over in Beaver Creek in front of the lifts over there. Charli, how are things looking over in Beaver Creek?
You know, it's a gorgeous Friday morning. You know, I always work Saturdays. I'm covering for Bratzo this morning, so thanks for correcting me. I'm already on Saturday time in my head. But happy Friday. It's kind of quiet here this morning. It's 27 degrees according to my phone. So it's kind of nice to not be freezing in the morning. So it's a really nice morning. But we have a lot of events this weekend. Beaver Creek Extraordinaire presents Bloom, which begins this weekend to celebrate the springtime. It's super fun activities for the whole family to enjoy. So if you can get on out here, this Saturday the 5th, begins Fun Fest with DJ Courtney, 4 to 5:30 p.m. And you can play carnival style games, you can win some prizes, enjoy the music from a DJ. So that'll be super fun down in the village. And then on Sundays, right now, the 6th through the 20th, you've got tie-dye Sundays in the village, and that will be 4 to 5:30. And that's, you know, hosted by Alpine Arts Center. So Saturdays and Sundays, you've got some events for the whole family to enjoy. And then also Thursdays, the 10th through the 24th, you can illuminate the night, and you can do a ski down with glow ones each Thursday at dusk. And that starts at 7 to 7:30. And you just take the Haymeadow Express gondola, which is just to my right, and you can go on up and ski down with some glow ones. So that's super fun. So you've got Saturdays, Sundays, and Thursdays. It's all happening here in Beaver Creek.
Wonderful. Well, thanks for that report, Charli. Tricia, you as well. We'll check back in with you all throughout the show. So I know, Tricia, you're going to head inside now. We'll come back to you in just a little bit. But thank you both. Stay warm. Like I said, they got the same outfit on, and I didn't get the memo. But we'll rectify that for next time.
We'll get you a skier jacket. Do you want fur trim?
Absolutely.
You would pull off fur trim.
It looks soft. It looks really comfortable. All right, before we go to a break, just want to thank you all for tuning in this morning. Whether you're watching us on our Facebook channel, our brand new YouTube channel, Vail Valley Live, or catching us on Outside TV Channel 17. We appreciate you taking the time to tune in with us. Do us a favor, hit that like button, hit that comment button, chime in the chat, and maybe press the share button. All right, we're going to take a quick break. When we come back, more Vail Valley Live for you this morning. See you soon.
Winter is coming, and you can enjoy every minute with Outside Plus, your membership to the outdoors. Whether you're exploring the backcountry or your local trails, Outside Plus has you covered. With expert advice on gear, product discounts, premium access to Outside TV and the Gaia GPS app, and inspiring content delivered from the most respected names in the outdoors. Become an Outside Plus member today to get free tickets and VIP access to this year's Warren Miller film. Join at warrenmiller.com/Outside Plus.
In the extraordinary, we're free to discover more together. Experience it for yourself this winter. Get your lift tickets today.
You deserve more from your steak. You deserve the only steak that's guaranteed to be perfect every single time. At Omaha Steaks, we're delivering old school quality with a now school mentality. That means aging every steak for tenderness, carefully hand carving, and obsessing over every last detail, so you never second guess a single bite. For a limited time, get 4 free chicken breasts and 4 free pork chops with your order. Go to omahasteaks.com/TV today. You deserve this.
Live in Beaver Creek, Cirque Mechanics. Be captivated by trapeze artists, acrobats in giant wheels. Be stunned as trampoline artists defy the laws of physics. Giggle at the antics of comedic characters. Be enchanted by the story of laughter, love, flight, and birdhouses. In a word, excellent, says the New York Times. A delight for audiences of all ages. Cirque Mechanics, live March 4th in Beaver Creek. Get tickets at ValarPack.org.
Hey folks, welcome back. Friday, March the 4th. It's incredible to think it's already March. But yeah, welcome to Vail Valley Live. I'm Cameron in the host seat this morning, and we've got some headlines, and they're brought to us Vail Mountain Coffee and Tea. Man, I needed some of that this morning, Emma. It was good. Emma, behind the scenes, Emma's producing today, and Emma does a dynamite coffee making.
I would like to say it's not as it's a nice balance this morning. It's not the gasoline that Rachel referred to it as.
I've heard over the the dark winter months it was more jet fuel than coffee, but that's just
the desperation of the holiday season.
Sometimes, hey, I tell you what, when the sun was bright and shining this morning on my way in at 6:15, 6:30, that was amazing. All right, but anyway, into the headlines. The Vail Daily here, we've got a couple of great stories, a couple of really heart-touching stories as well that we'll be sure to touch on. But the photo there, just looking at the village there in Beaver Creek, right above the ice rink. This is from last night, Thursday Night Lights. And families around the fire pit, on the ice skating rink. Definitely a wonderful time for the whole family to enjoy. And our headline today is, of course, about Gary Shermanowitz. The obituary in the paper says that to know Gary was to love him, and he was certainly a beloved figure here in the valley. That's on page A4. I know he was such a tremendous hero of so many here in Beaver Creek and in Eagle County. Such a passionate and engaging person. Truly will be missed, and his impact will certainly be felt for many years to come. So that is on A4 there, the inside, about Gary Shermanowitz, and our thoughts and condolences go to his family during this time. The next story we have, next headline, is Project Funway. And I know that Tricia Swenson is going to be chatting with, let me read her name off here for us, Wendy Rimmel-Tessa-Kirchner from Project Funway later in the show. So we'll get to hear really about this in depth right around 8:20. So don't go far in the show this morning. Our next story on the next page, A3, about some pandemic lessons. So this is Heath Harmon and Jill Ryan from Eagle County Public Health and Public Health and Environment, Colorado Department of Public Health and Environment, talking about some things that they've learned as, gone through the pandemic now, over 2 years of that, but just really kind of next time notes for sure. Definitely things we could improve on and do better for hopefully not too soon and not too far. Goodness. But we talked about this story, fun story, like look at that photo. It's not every day you see a horse, a rider, and a skier on a rope with a ski jump. It's the ski touring this weekend in Leadville, the Crystal Carnival weekend. Look at that. Look at the subheading there, paintball biathlon. Amazing. Fat tire night bike races and ski touring. That paintball biathlon, I hope it's not too cold because those paintballs will be ice. Yeah. But yeah, definitely lots of fun over in Leadville to be had this weekend. And then into the sports section, the Bennett brothers. They did really well this past weekend at the Winter Mountain Games, placing second in their respective age groups in the ski-mo competition. So ski mountaineering competition, really a fun sport, I think, to watch. it seems very exhausting to do, but congratulations to them. And then True, there you see the bottom photo, True took part in his first Fat Tire bike race this weekend. So really great showing from our Ski and Snowboard Club Vail athletes this past weekend at the Winter Mountain Games.
Cam, this next one I picked out for you.
Oh, this is wonderful. Yes, the Vail Dance Festival. So for those of you who don't know, my full-time position is really responsible and working with the Vail Dance Festival, and pumped to share our duo artists in residences. So we have Roman Mejia from the New York City Ballet, just a firecracker, a tremendous tour de force dancer who'll be joining us as one of our artists in residences. And then Kylie Kwan. So for those of you who may have been to the festival in the past, she is a former dancer with the Philadelphia ballet company called Ballet X, as she now does dance and choreography. It's very in demand at the moment. But our two artists in residences for the Vail Dance Festival just announced, and insider scoop, the full season announce will happen just at the end of this month. So keep your eye out for that. I'll provide the inside scoop as best I can. I do want to bring special mention to a section inside the paper here. Yeah, there it is, the Vail Vida Latina section. So this is Spanish language section of the paper. And of special note, we will be having a new VVL. So not Vail Valley Live coming up, but Vail Valley Latino. And that is going to be Tuesdays, 6 to 7 p.m. Mountain Time here on this channel. For all of our Spanish-speaking viewers and listeners to enjoy. That will be Vail Valley Latino. Coming up, I think our first episode will be Tuesday the 8th. And then one last headline, a kind of beautiful segue, and that is Tricia's weekend picks. We talked about ski joring, we talked about Project Funway, and we'll learn more about that in just a little bit. But definitely big one there, arts and entertainment section. Weekend picks with Tricia Swenson. And speaking of Tricia Swenson and her weekend picks, I'm going to see if we can go right out to her now. I know that she's inside the Mountain House. I think she's got a paper and a coffee herself. Tricia, how are you? It looks wonderful.
I'm good, Cameron. So, hey, here's what I got. So I was able to take my glass that I have. So I just bring it back each time, and I fill it with a little chai tea. Got the paper right here, but we're going to have to get going. But I thought I'd stop by here tonight because last night we had a ton of fun. They had a big member party, and Gravity House is based on memberships. You get great perks on lodging with the Dryland Fitness and Spa downstairs, and then, of course, Unravel Coffee, lunch, anything before a discount on. So it's a really cool thing to check out. And so if you're thinking about...
We're going to come back to Tricia in just a second. I think she's having some technical fun. Not difficulties, just fun. We seem to have that when I'm in the hot seat, but that's all right. So, yeah, Tricia is over in Gravity House right now. She's got her coffee. She's got her paper. I think I'm going to do a quick refresh on the signal and see if we can head back over to her. But, yeah, some more of those things that I know she's going to talk about. Something has to do with the snowshoe races, obviously, over in Beaver Creek. She's talking about some kind of facial spa experiences and definitely some food. So, Emma, you let me know when we have Tricia back.
Looks like she's back.
All right. Tricia, coming back to you again. Hopefully the signal's a little bit stronger this time. Maybe. Let's see. There you are.
Is it better? Can you hear me now?
Absolutely. It's a Verizon commercial.
Can you see my delicious chai tea? So check this out, Cameron. So what you do is you bring your cups. So Madison has hers. I have mine. I got chai tea in mine. And then you can just take it to go. And then you bring it back. Or they also have a place where you can just toss it and flip it. And you just get it next time. But it's cool. It's part of the sustainability program here at Unravel Coffee, Gravity Slope Road, which is an awesome restaurant. And I was at their member party last night. It was super fun. We went snowshoeing first, then we got to try some little mini spa treatments, and then they had live music. They also cooked for us, so it was just a great night. So if you're looking about, kind of having your home away from home, especially if you're from Denver, you get discounts on lodging. They have their Gravity House Quipper, which has a bunch of equipment that you can take out on the mountain. Maybe you don't know if you like skinning or not. You can try skinning with the house equipment first, but just a lot of fun. So come on down here. Maybe for après ski, come on. Cameron, we probably need to get going because we got to go over to Squash Blossom and go talk to Hillary.
Absolutely. Well, thanks, Tricia. Hope you enjoy your chai, and we'll see you over at Squash Blossom in just a little bit. I know that Hillary's got some gorgeous jewelry to share with us there later in the show.
Cam, I have one more picture that we didn't get to pull
Oh, yeah,
up
let's
from
see.
Tricia. Here's the
Oh,
snapshot.
look at that.
Very
Wow.
cool.
That's a fun headband, too.
I know.
Tricia's got all the
She
cool
does.
gear, having all the cool fun. But yeah, that was Tricia. She was over at Gravity House, and they had a great time yesterday with their membership party. And we're having a great time on the show, and we'll be right back after this quick break.
In the extraordinary, we're free to discover more together. Experience it for yourself this winter. Get your lift tickets today.
Vail Valley Live outerwear provided by Skea Limited.
We get out, fire it up, hook big ones. We get out and rip it, and we track them down. So crack a Mountain Dew, get out and do.
It's amazing. He's talking about motorcycle insurance, and people love it. And of course, they love the savings they're going to get with Geico, but it goes beyond that.
You deserve to save.
Heard that before.
You deserve to save.
I know.
I need you to hear me. You deserve to save.
I deserve to save.
I mean, he has a way of making you feel seen.
Bundle car and motorcycle insurance and save at geico.com.
This Weather and Mountain Report is brought to you by Betteridge. Fine jewelry and watches with exceptional service since 1897, located in Solaris.
Welcome back, folks. Beautiful day here in the Vail Valley. Got the weather coming up. That's right. So right now, beautiful. The sun is out. You can see it. I'm looking out the window here at the studio, and sun is shining. But don't take that for granted. Got a little bit of cloud cover coming in over in Vail right now. It's 29, but you see there, chance of precipitation right now says 0%, but looking to get to 30% chance of precipitation. Some rain coming in potentially. High of 45 this afternoon. Tomorrow, high of 38, so not quite as warm tomorrow. But like I said, throughout the weekend, seeing some cloud cover come in. We've got clouds all the way up until really Tuesday. So we are really hoping to get some good snowfall out of this. Hoping for about 16 inches over in cumulative totals over the next 5 days for Beaver Creek and Vail. We haven't seen any snow in the last 24 hours, but that's not to say that the trails aren't looking good. There you are. You see those snowfall totals, 16 inches, hoping, ooh, that would be so nice.
Uh-huh.
I can't wait for that. But like I said, it's not stopping the trails from looking great. We've got over in Vail 264 total trails open, and 122 of those are groomed. And then over in Beaver Creek, 164 trails are open. Last segment, but we should be sure to take a look there now to see how the roads are moving for those folks that are getting up to the slopes. It's Friday, maybe call it an early weekend. Like we said at the top of the show, Charli was already on Saturday time. So it is definitely the weekend, but you see there, I think the cameras are frozen at the moment. Not from the weather, surprisingly. But no huge traffic there. The main Vail exit is looking nice and clean. Definitely something. Last weekend, when you may have seen the story, there were 665 cars parked along the frontage road. We hopefully won't see that amount of traffic today and this weekend, but definitely something to be keeping an eye out for. And I will say, insider tip, the main Vail exit, or the main Vail getting off there, starts to get backed up a little bit. So if you're coming from the west, I definitely recommend hopping off on the West Vail exit because there's something about that main Vail roundabout that people kind of lose their minds about. Anyway, moving right along. We've got,
do you have
like
a
we said,
personal
we
experience?
checked in with Tricia.
Do you
What's
have
that,
a
Emma?
personal bad experience with the West Vail or the main Vail exit?
I don't know what it is, but there'll be the person on the roundabout will be driving, and then they'll stop to let someone in, and like that's not how that works. You know that, right?
Yeah. Let's
But
you're talking about this right here, right?
oh, there we
That's
are.
what
Yeah, I mean you see the sunshine there.
But you're talking about the actual roundabout.
I'm talking about the roundabout that's like at the bottom of the exit, like it, and then it backs up all the way up onto the highway, and you're just sitting there. And then you get to the exit, you get to the roundabout or off the highway, and there's nothing wrong. There's not an accident. We're just hanging out on the highway.
Hanging on the highway. We should do a segment. Would you do that? Would
Just
you
like
volunteer yourself?
we need like an old like classic car, just like sit and like parked on I-70.
Yep.
This would definitely make the I-70 things Instagram. If you haven't seen that, I definitely recommend that for a laugh.
Let's go to Charli.
Yeah, absolutely. So Charli is standing by in Beaver Creek. Hi, Charli. I see you're underneath the frost flowers. Are things starting to wake up in the village now?
Well, I've seen about 2 people this morning. I've seen a lot of staff, so we're still waking up, I think, here in Beaver Creek. But the lifts don't open till 9, so it is a slightly later start to the day. But gorgeous. The blue skies are coming out, the sunshine is on its way, and it's 30 degrees here in Beaver Creek. So right behind me are the gorgeous frost flower sculptures, and at nighttime they're really pretty. They light up. So if you're here for a skate or just dinner in the village, it's really pretty when you've got all the sculptures lit up. But starting next week on Friday the 11th, 18th and 25th, we have a fire show happening at 6 p.m. right here. A unique performance here in the village. So catch that on Friday starting next week. It's part of the Bloom experience, again, here in Beaver Creek. And then also, right beside the frost flowers, you can see there's an entrance down there. You can go to the Valar Center. And they've got some shows happening this weekend on the 4th. You've got the Cirque Mechanics. I know you showed a clip earlier, but you can get tickets at valarpack.org for that. Shows at 7:30. Tickets start around 45 for children, 65 adults. I'm really excited. I'm trying to get tickets to go to that actually. It looks really cool. You can be stunned as trampoline artists defy the laws of physics. And then also you've got 311 on the 6th of March with a show at 8 p.m. So check out online the time frame and the time schedule for those shows this weekend.
The Cirque Mechanic Birdhouse Factory show. I talked to Owen, the executive director there at the Valar yesterday, and he said it looks like with all the contraptions and different things on stage, it looks like something out of Mad Max. And it's just kind of wild on stage there.
I love it. I love everything about anything circus orientated. My nana was actually in the circus. She ran away to the circus when she was really young, met my granddad, and then had kids, and they traveled with the circus. So I'm a bit of a circus geek, and anything that involves anything like that, I'm all about it. So I'm hoping to go, and I'll let you know how it is. Are you going to go, Cameron?
I'm not going to make it tonight to this show, but definitely on Sunday, the 311 concert. It's pretty well sold, but I've got an inside angle. I'm going to usher the performance, help folks get into their seats, and enjoy the show myself.
I did hear it was limited availability, so that's a great option. I know a lot of people used to do that on Disney on Ice, just try and usher to try and get to watch the show. So great idea.
Absolutely.
And then also with the roundabout thing, bless those people. They're trying to be friendly, I think, letting them out on the roundabout. But I'm from England where we just have roundabouts. We don't have stop signs. So it does get a bit crazy on these roundabouts here.
I don't want to place blame on any specific state, but it does end up being the same license plates that you see. And like I said, I'm not gonna say it, but if you're watching, you may know those people. They may be your friends. They just need to learn how to drive on roundabouts.
They're just being friendly, just letting everyone on.
Absolutely. Well, Charli, thanks for the report there and everything that's happening in Beaver Creek. We're going to come back to you in just a little bit, so we'll take care. All right, folks. Yeah, so Charli is over in Beaver Creek. There's lots of fun happening there this weekend, throughout next week. Thursday Night Lights happening next week as well. Let's see, what else? Oh, today in the Village, Helmut Fricker. So you may know him. He's just a tremendous character. You see him at Oktoberfest, and him and his band of musicians. Lots of fun. So that's today in the Village from 3 to 5. So get a cookie. Grab some beverages, sit around the fireplace there in the Village, and take in the sounds of Helmut Fricker and his, would you call it Bavarian band?
Oh, yes.
Yeah,
oh,
definitely.
Yes.
Okay, awesome. So lots happening
His
there.
big
Be sure to get
Alpenhorn.
out and enjoy that. Emma, what's happening now?
Do you have Facebook pulled up? Do you want to say hi to our friends that are watching on Facebook?
Yeah. So we've got, let's see, I'm looking at here, Robert chimes in that people don't know how to do roundabouts. Robert, I completely agree. And L.A. says, good morning. Good morning to you, L.A. And Rodney is watching the show from Gondola One. Rodney, be sure to pan your phone around, share it with the folks there in the maze. Thank y'all for chiming in on the chat, and you can join the fun too on our Facebook and our YouTube. Really be sure to jump in and hang out with us all throughout the show. We're here every day, 7:30 in the morning. All right, Emma's grabbing her.
We can take it to a break.
That's right. Emma's grabbing her clipboard. She's like, go to break. So we're going to do that, and we'll be right back.
Skiing is more dangerous than ever due to crowded slopes and people skiing faster than their abilities allow. Hi, this is Joseph Block, a ski injury attorney at Block & Chaplot. If another skier or snowboarder hits you from behind and it injures you, you're entitled to monetary compensation. Remember, the downhill skier has the right of way. The uphill skier has a responsibility to avoid skiers below.
If you've been injured, you need to call an attorney to protect your rights. It's important to preserve the evidence immediately. Call Block & Chaplot today at 970-926-1700. We've been doing this for over 30 years and have collected millions of dollars of compensation for injured skiers and snowboarders.
Block & Chaplot has offices in the Vail Valley, Frisco, and Denver to serve you. Your case is our priority.
If you've been injured in an automobile or ski collision, call us today at 970-926-1700 to speak to an attorney, or go to vailjustice.com.
You're probably wondering, what makes these chips taste so good? Here's a hint. It's lime. They taste like lime. Tostitos, get to the good stuff.
It's 5 a.m. and
I feel like I can do anything.
We've got apples and cabbage,
7,000 dahlias,
vegetables, and
brisket for dinner.
This is my happy place.
We've been coming here since 1868.
My grandmother used to say,
Don't call me, don't bother me, I'm going out to Maui.
There's a lot of cushy desk jobs out there, but
I make the earth take the shape that I want it to take.
There are millions of ways to make the most of your land. Learn how to make the most of yours at Deere.com.
This Weather and Mountain Report is brought to you by Live Sotheby's International Realty, Colorado's leading real estate firm. Contact their Vail Valley broker professionals today to help you live the life you love.
Welcome back. What you missed there when that little slogan was playing was Emma saying word for word the entire Live Sotheby's tagline.
This is show number, I think, 154, and I've probably produced half of those. So.
You're doing great. Crushing it. All right, folks, we're going to take a quick look at the weather right now. 29 in Vail. You saw Charli just a minute ago. It's 30 in Beaver Creek. Down in Eagle right now, we're seeing that inversion a little bit. Excuse me. About 22 right now in Eagle. But there you see a little traffic view there looking over West Vail. Traffic is certainly happening today. You know, with the sun this morning, a little bit of cloud cover this afternoon, and snow into the forecast this weekend. Definitely expect that to pick up over the next couple of days. But yes, snow, but you don't even rain this afternoon potential. But
you know what I'm excited for?
What's that, Emma? Look at that gorgeous snowfall. 5 inches projected tomorrow, 6 on Sunday, 4 on Monday. The same for Beaver Creek and for Vail. We definitely need that snowfall. Get those snowpacks built up. Terrain over in Vail, 264 trails, 27 total lifts open. And in Beaver Creek, 164 trails open. And I believe it's 24 of 25. 25 of 25.
Yeah.
Go Beaver Creek.
Hey, you're a newer skier, Cam. Have you endeavored to do Stone Creek shoots yet?
No, absolutely not. I have endeavored to do, what's that? I don't even know what it was. It was like a deep bump run, and I was like, I'm in way over my head.
Like Spider down Rose Bowl or something.
Exactly.
Wow.
No, I love like a good groomed run that I can just go as fast as possible, and then get some like good, nice, like my goal actually by the end of the season is to take a turn like sharp enough that I'm like knees on the snow. Like that would be so cool. You see like the alpine skiers? Goodness. All right. Enough of my like fantasy land of how good of a skier I want to be. Tricia Swenson is over in Vail. She's at Squash Blossom, standing by with Hillary Magnus. They're going to talk about the Platinum Born Trunk Show. Tricia, take it away.
Hey everybody, we've made our way to the Squash Blossom, and yep, we're having a little coffee. Cheers this morning.
Good morning.
Hillary Magner joins us now. She and her husband Kevin own Squash Blossom, and it's such a great boutique. But we're talking trunk shows because it is springtime, and you have plenty. You had one earlier this week. We've got one this weekend.
Yes.
Who's here?
So we have Platinum Born today and tomorrow. And I don't know, a fun fact about platinum. Do you know it's one of the strongest metals, Tricia?
Really?
Yeah, and it's actually one of the rarest metals.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yes.
Platinum. So
Platinum,
Platinum
yes.
Born is here. And I was just learning a little bit about where this is made.
Yeah, so it's made in Japan. Most platinum, 80% of platinum in the world is mined in South Africa. But it produces, you'll see like the dark, like silver grayish tint metal, which is really cool because Trish and I were talking about yellow gold and white gold. White gold is actually rhodium plated, so when the rhodium will eventually wear off, whereas platinum will stay this color forever. And you'll see the sparkle, so it kind of looks like it has diamonds in it.
Yes, it does.
But it doesn't, right?
Yeah. And that's what's so neat is it has that sparkle. The price point is a little more friendly, you know, for you if you don't want to totally break the bank but still look awesome. But just some wonderful looks and great designs. And it's really lightweight. Like these, I mean, you can barely, what are they, just ounces or grams?
Not even. And also like one thing, so we get a lot of customers that say they have a nickel alloy or they're very sensitive with jewelry and they break out. Platinum is what you should wear because it will not affect your skin or your ears. So just a little extra. And of course, Tricia, we have to talk about the neck mess because, you know, I'm always about the layering, but look at this lady.
Okay.
It's magnetic, first of all, so if you have a hard time, but look, it's already done for you.
Oh, nice.
All you do is put that lady on, attach it.
Move your hair out of the way.
There you go.
There you go. Ready
Your
for
neck
anything.
mess is done.
Neck mess. I love it. Neck mess. We're fixing your neck mess. Okay, and then speaking of neck.
Okay,
you got
now look at this one.
Okay, yeah. So this is a really cool feature. This is so malleable and fun to work with, but fun to play with. Look at, it was a necklace.
And now it's going to be a bracelet.
Yeah, so it's magnetic. This is super cool. I love it.
So if you are done with, all I'm going to do is take that one off 'cause I already added this
Yeah,
one, and now
yeah.
I need a bracelet stack. So I'm just gonna do that. There you go.
There you go.
You tuck these ladies under here.
There's your bracelet. There
There's
you go.
your bracelet. It's magic. We're doing magic tricks here at the Squash Blossom. If you need any performances, I guess come by today.
We thought the illusionist was going to be at the Villar. No, it's right here today. So, and it's really cool. And I got these earrings on too, and these are so nice and lightweight. So beyond if you have any issues with allergies with like nickel, these are so nice and they don't really drag your lobe down.
Right? No saggy lobe. And so you get the dangle without the lobe, whatever you call it, Tricia.
So we're solving the saggy lobe and we're solving the neck mess. Right over
What
here.
else can we help you with this Friday morning before 9 o'clock?
We've only had one cup of coffee and we're like, oh, crazy. But no, these are beautiful and, just great. They could be everyday pieces. You can dress them up. And that whole kind of blackish gray, silver colors go with everything too.
Right.
And then here's another one. Look at this. So there's a stretch to this bracelet. This is just amazing. Super cool, very functional, yet it's nice and delicate.
Right. But it's very, very durable. Like I wore that for 6 months, never took it off.
Really?
Yeah. Kept it in the shower. I shower with this jewelry on.
Really?
Yeah. If it ever looks like it's not as shiny, you just drop it in the cleaner. But really it does because it's natural color from the earth.
Okay, so Platinum Born Trunk Show today and tomorrow. And they'll always have some pieces, but this is when they have a little bit more. So it's good to come on down.
Come and play with us. We'll be here.
Yeah, okay. All right, Hillary, Kevin, their staff is here every day. What,
10 to 7?
10 to 7?
Yeah.
Okay. And you can find them just across from Sweet Basil, just down the corner from the corner of Pepe's and Gorsuch.
All right, wonderful. Tricia, all the sparkly jewelry, and Emma and I were saying, you could dress it up, you can dress it down. It's so flexible. You could do so many things with that, and it's so beautiful too. But thank you, Tricia, and Hillary as well for taking the time this morning to chat with us. We're going to take a quick break, but we've got a lot of stuff to get through, so don't go too far.
Get more information at VailYetiHockey.com. Go Yeti!
In 1964, television viewers tuned in to The Ed Sullivan Show to see the American debut of a British group called the Beatles. And the world was never the same. Featuring music from the Rolling Stones, the Kinks, the Beatles and more, the British Invasion relives the hits that changed the world. This immersive multimedia concert experience takes you on a musical journey front and center back to the 60s. They came, they sang, they conquered. The British Invasion, live on stage.
This Weather and Mountain Report is brought to you by Carrots Jewelers, creating heirlooms for over 50 years.
Hey folks, welcome back. It's 8:14, Friday, March the 4th. Take a quick another look at your weather. Beautiful outside right now. I can see the sun just beautifully shining here over in Eagle Vale. But looking above Westville, traffic's moving. It's great. We talked about it earlier. Traffic does tend to back up at the main Vail exit roundabout. So maybe hop off there at Westville. You see it's moving beautifully. High of 31, or right now it's 31. Hopefully getting into the mid-40s today. We'll see some cloud cover come over, a little bit of rain potentially, but then snow. And oh, the snow, it is coming. Woo-woo! 16 inches in both Beaver Creek and Vail projected from our friends over at Open Snow over the next 5 days. Get ready. Going to have some soft turns this weekend. Maybe even get out on Monday. Call it a holiday just for the sake of it, But yeah, a little bit of cloud cover, snow, sunshine coming back out on Tuesday. That's right. And then you see the grooming report here. It's been scrolling throughout the show. 122 trails are groomed over in Vail. That's of the 264 that are open. So 46% of the available terrain is groomed for you over in Vail. And Beaver Creek, that's where Charli is. We're going to check back in with her in just a moment.
Wait,
but
Beaver Creek just updated their grooming report. Bam.
Ooh, it's out.
It's out.
What's the number there at the bottom? How many total? Is that 51, 52? 52. Look at that. I'm trying to see here. Centennials groomed. A spruce face there. Latigo, for those of us who like to call it that. That's a throwback to an episode long time ago. But yeah, 52 groomed trails over in Beaver Creek.
Charli can show us the actual groomers.
Excellent. Yeah, Charli is in Beaver Creek. Charli, the grooming report's just posted online. How's things looking? Things starting to get busy, ready for the 9 o'clock open in Beaver Creek?
You know what? I'm right here by the Hay Meadow Express. I've seen one person go up at 8:10. He went up on the gondola. Honestly, if you look behind me, there's nobody around. There's one family right here. You can see all the skis lined up. They're so organized here in Beaver Creek. Can we just touch on that? I mean, they're in group order, alphabetical order. It's just amazing. It's so organized for the kids when they do finally wake up and come and get their skis. But the other side of me, if you can see Centennial Gondola, there's absolutely not a single soul ready to ski today. I don't know why. It's beautiful weather. The sun is coming up. But there's nobody here so far on this Friday morning, not Saturday.
Wow, that's a rarity. I don't know. I mean, it's first week of March. Maybe spring breakers aren't quite here yet, but 52 groomed trails for anybody to just hop out and enjoy. Ooh, sounds tempting.
You know, if you're looking for a more quiet ski morning, who knows how the day's going to pick up? I would get out here. I mean, take a chance and make the most of this empty mountain. But it just looks so beautiful as the sun is coming up. I love this time of day. I don't know if I'm alone with that, but with the sun coming up, it's not cold, it's beautiful.
Charli, do you have a favorite run over in Beaver Creek that you particularly enjoy?
Oh, that's hard. I like Centennial. I just like the black groomers at the minute since I've been injured for a year. I like the groomers. I used to go for the powder. I used to go for the moguls. That was my thing. Gold Dust is a good one. Yeah, Gold Dust is great. But I love that you've got the kids parks through here. You know, there's something for everyone. I think Beaver Creek is well-rounded and it fits the whole family, and you can find something for the kids but for yourself. McCoy Park is super tranquil and nice to ski. Anywhere over Strawberry Park, and then of course down into Bachelor Gulch for that après scene. I just love Beaver Creek. I love Vail too, though. Don't get me wrong.
I hear the locals' advice is for the people that ski Beaver Creek that you're not supposed to tell people how good it is. You're supposed to tell people just go to Vail, keep Beaver Creek for ourselves.
Yeah, that sounds good. I mean, it's okay here. It's fine.
That's right. Nothing to see here. Charli, my brother is coming out to. Neither of us have really snowboarded, so I've been skiing this season. We're gonna snowboard this season, and do you have any advice for him? And I guess for me as well. Those first few falls when you're snowboarding.
Well, Cameron, I'm a skier. I've been born and raised a skier. However, I can make it down a black run on a snowboard somehow. But I've only snowboarded once in my life, so I can't give you any actual good tips. But just expect to be on your bottom for most of the morning and most of your first day. But if you've got good balance, I think you're going to be fine. For me, though, I think skiing is easier to learn, harder to master, because you're sideways on a board and that's not natural, and you've got to lean downhill. So go and commit to leaning downhill is what I hear from the boarders out there. People are afraid to lean downhill, but just go for it.
Absolutely. Well, thanks, Charli. We'll check back in with you real quick once more before the end of the show. But yeah, enjoy that sunshine over in Beaver Creek. All right. Now, Tricia, she's got another interview. She is standing by just now. I'm going to read that name again. Project Funway.
Wendy Rimmel, and Tessa Kirshner.
Oh, that's 2 names.
Yes.
Ah! So
I didn't
Wendy
put
Rimmel
an
and Tessa
ampersand in
Kirshner.
between their names.
I'm looking at our run of show here, and I just thought that Wendy had a really wonderful 4-name name, but it's indeed it's 2 people. So Wendy Rimmel and Tessa Kirshner are standing by with Tricia to talk about Project Funway.
Hey everybody, we are down here by the covered bridge and I have 2 very special guests. We're talking about Project Funway, and this is an awesome event that's happening tomorrow night. And joining me now with Wendy and Ta, and they're with EFAC, Education Foundation of Eagle. And this event has been going on for, Wendy, is it 11 years
11
now?
years.
Woo! All right. So what it is a fashion show with where the outfits are made out of anything but fabric. And Tessa, in the decade long that this has been going on, I mean, I know your family has been involved. I remember watching your daughter wearing like flowers, and her shoes were like
Watering.
cans. It's just amazing. And although this is from the schools in the county, it's something.
The creativity is so amazing. Just the different products that they've taken and transpire into these amazing outfits, and the designs are spectacular. And the energy is so much fun because everybody's having, such a great time. But just coming and seeing a dress and being like, what is that made of? Seriously, sometimes it's so hard to even tell. It's so much fun.
Coffee filters, the tickets from the parking garage has been used. I mean, it's just amazing what they're made out of. And Wendy, you guys transform the Dobson Ice Arena into a high-class fashion show runway, and you got the VIP seating. You got
We do.
for any price level too.
Any price level. You can come at $45, you can come at $5,000, and it is a true coming together of everyone in our community. There's an opportunity for everyone to participate in the event, in the fundraising, in the fun. It is so much fun, and I just have to mention a celebrity judge who's in town.
I was going to mention Mondo. Is Mondo here yet?
Mondo is here.
You should have got Mondo out of bed.
We should have.
Maybe
Not
tomorrow.
happening.
Yeah, Mondo Guerrera from the actual Project Runway
Mhm.
is going to be involved again. And he's been involved for about, 4 years?
He has. Yep.
And last year I know that he wanted to participate, so that was kind of a little different.
It was fun. He designed last year when we were avertant, and really can't wait to be back in person. And in fact, he brought along his friends from Brother, who are awarding our winners with sewing machines.
Oh my gosh, that is so cool. Yeah, so then they just keep on creating. And so this is going to be tomorrow night, 6 to 10.
6 to 10,
And I love it. You've got the buffet, you've got the silent auction. And I hear that, the Hornbostel son is making a big dinner of a Brazilian steak dinner for 6.
Yes, we have such amazing things on our silent auction. Nicholas and the Hornbostel family has been a huge part of this event every year. We have some great silent items on our silent auction website, projectfunway.org. Can get you tickets into the silent auction. But it's so much fun. The whole Dobson Ice Arena is just transformed to this great place. It feels just magical, and we just have so much fun. The energy is spectacular.
I know. I mean, it's kind of a fun girls' night out. This is, bring your husbands to this too, because I mean, it's really cool to see the creativity, and guys like the mechanics of things.
Yes.
So, all right. So we're gonna. Are you sold out yet? Do we have room for more?
We have plenty of room. That's the best thing about our venue. There is room up until the night of. Come and buy your ticket at the door and join us. It is so much fun.
And the thing is the money that's raised tomorrow night, and it's been pretty amazing to watch this number grow each year. This goes back to the schools. Tell us about what this funds.
So the Education Foundation of Eagle County is focused on supporting what happens in our schools during the school day. And we all know that has been really tough for the last couple of years. So we're looking at mental health supports, classroom grants. We like to uphold all of our educators. We know that it takes a village. So while we're a club for teachers, we love every single person in those buildings who are making education happen for our kids every day.
Oh, and you know what? And this is a parent-run organization, so I gotta say a kudos to to you guys and the other parents that are part of EFAC, that are part of this big event, because I'm sure it takes a village to pull this off.
It does, but we have so many amazing people that are involved in our organization and involved in this event, and it's just so fun to be together, especially in this time to come back together and be at this live event. It's going to be great.
Okay, all right. So tomorrow, 6 to 10, and then you'll be crowning the winners. And is there like the student category and the adult category? What categories
We have
do we have?
3 categories. We have youth, 12 and under. There'll be a first, second, and third. We have teens, 18 to 18, and then our adult category. And one winner, Best in Show, who again wins that $1,200 Brother sewing machine from Mondo. So.
Okay, so a lot of fun. And once again, the website?
Project Funway.
Okay, projectfunway.org. And then if we want to learn more, what's that website?
That's EFEC.org.
Okay. Okay, ladies, thank you so much. I'm going to let you get on your way. You've got a busy day ahead. But check it out, and we'll be right back with more Vail Valley Live.
You are an electric vehicle. Electricity powers your heart. Want to feel your heartbeat faster? Drive an electric car, where the loudest sound is the beat of your electric heart. This is the new Nissan.
Maui Jim sunglasses were born on the beaches of Hawaii, designed to respond to the bright sun and harsh glare of the islands, all while enhancing the view. After 30 years, we're still independently owned, and the free-thinking Hawaiian spirit that first inspired us is still a part of everything we do. Our Polarized Plus 2 lenses not only protect eyes from harmful rays, they also make colors more vivid and contrast crisper. Try on a pair and see for yourself. The view's better from here.
In 1964, television viewers tuned in to The Ed Sullivan Show to see the American debut of a British group called the Beatles, and the world was never the same. Featuring music from the Rolling Stones, the Kinks, the Beatles and more, the British Invasion relives the hits that changed the world. This immersive multimedia concert experience takes you on a musical journey front and centre back to the 60s. They came, they sang, they conquered. The British Invasion, live on stage.
Winter is coming, and you can enjoy every minute with Outside Plus, your membership to the outdoors. Whether you're exploring the backcountry or your local trails, Outside Plus has you covered. With expert advice on gear, product discounts, premium access to Outside TV and the Gaia GPS app, and inspiring content delivered from the most respected names in the outdoors. Become an Outside Plus member today to get free tickets and VIP access to this year's Warren Miller film. Join at warrenmiller.com/Outside Plus.
Hey, welcome back. We're just about to wrap the show. One more thing before we go, though. We're going to check back in with Tricia and Charli real quick. But I saw this in the paper this morning. Really fun activity for anybody this morning. Friday, today, 9 o'clock, over in Edwards. So it's Sag Gulch. Walking Mountains is hosting a guided backcountry snowshoe hike. And what's great about it, $35, but it gets you snowshoes, poles, hot drinks, and transportation. So be sure to check that out.
For $35.
$35. Oh my gosh. I know. You don't even need equipment. They'll get you out and exploring the backcountry. So maybe something you might not be comfortable with doing by yourself, but Walking Mountains has got you covered. All right, we're going to check back in and see if we can bring back Charli and Tricia. Tricia, I see that you've got a friend there.
Hey, you know what? Okay, we got one of our super fans, Rodney Travis. We see him commenting in our chat quite a bit. Well, he has been here. What, we're about now?
I arrived on Sunday.
Okay.
And we're leaving tomorrow, so I'm sure am glad I finally found you. If I went back to Charleston without seeing you, it would have been a lot of wasted money.
Well, oh my gosh. Well, we're glad, and I see you got your 2015 hat from one of your previous trips.
You say the countdown is on, Rodney, for the 2015 FIS.
Yes, World Ski Championship. Yeah, so Rodney's been a fan of Ashley and Ken and Ty and everything. So when we can see him in person, it's kind of fun. Now, what have you been doing while you've been here? Of course, you got on the hill. I heard that you doing okay.
I skied Monday and I skied Wednesday, and I met a lot of the people that get on your show and the stuff. I saw Carrie Hogan the other day.
Yeah, you went all the way down to Nap Harvest.
Yes, we went down there twice.
Isn't that a beautiful store?
Wonderful store, wonderful store. And then yesterday we went to El Sabor and met Holly, who was on Ty.
Did she make you a michelada?
I had one of those on Monday.
Okay.
She was not there, but she was there yesterday. And we said, we see you all the time on Vail Valley Live. Kind of embarrassed and stuff. I said, no, you didn't need to get on there. That
And you know what? I heard you went to Alpine and Antlers.
Alpine and Antlers, we went there. And we said, oh, we saw Ty here this morning getting that Dover sole and stuff. And after that, it was, you sit down right here, sir. We're going to take the
Oh,
They gave
all
us
right.
a and,
I got it for you. Okay, Legacy Parade is on tonight, and the Hyatt Vail, which is the Marriott over in Lions Head. Go into the Revel Bar and say the word T. You're gonna get 20%.
that sounds great. And
Yeah,
what time does that start?
And well, probably this afternoon. And you can get a free provisions board. So this is a cheese board. This was in my Tricia text today. So you gotta grab the paper and find it. Okay.
I'll be looking forward
Just
to
say
that.
the word legacy. Okay.
Wonderful.
I love
Let's hope
that.
we get some snow. I might be gone with the snow, but hey, better late than never,
Better
right?
late than never, right? Okay, cool. Hey, Rodney Travis, back to you guys.
Thanks, Tricia. Good to see you, Rodney. Thanks for being such a fan of the show and hanging out with us each and every day in the chat. So it's great. We had a fun show today. We covered a lot of ground. We got a lot done. Like I said, we had a lot of fun. Charli was over in Beaver Creek. Tricia was in Vail Village. We talked about jewelry, and we talked about just all the things. We've talked about chai over at Gravity House at the top of the show. We've covered so much ground. Wow. All right, folks. Thanks for joining us today. We'll be back tomorrow morning, 7:30 Mountain Time here on Facebook, YouTube, Outside TV, Channel 17. Until then, take care, and we'll see you soon.